Did you make yourself wrong? What a question, eh? When did you make yourself wrong? You see, what we're doing today is we're living decisions that we've already made. Things are not coming out of the oblivion. They're coming out of you being oblivious. That's what I realized anyway. So here's the thing. Remember, don't accept a word I'm saying, but don't reject it, and certainly don't neglect it. I'm passing some seeds here. So, when did you make yourself wrong? Might get you to stop and think, because it did for me anyway. It literally stopped me in my tracks. Because I doubted myself going forward. Many of you doubt yourself going forward. Is this going to work? Is this going to work? And then what we're doing is we're putting doubt into every single thing that we do. They did a study, they put a guy in an MRI scanner and he could press these buttons right or left anytime he wanted. And the guy over here was able to see the results. Now, he knew those results 6 seconds, 6 seconds before he pressed the button. That means your conscious mind is about 6 seconds behind what's going on. Just play with this a minute. Don't accept what I'm saying. I'm just sort of putting this out here. So, 6 seconds. That means that if you react in any moment, you're always in the past because you're always behind time. So if you react, can you imagine you're always 6 seconds behind, which means you're always in the past. Just looking at me now, it's in the past. Because by the time it takes for everything to be assessed and for you to have that picture in your mind, it's gone. Think of a star. You could be looking at stars that are millions and millions of miles away. They may not exist right now. So if we keep reacting to life, we're always in the past. Now, if we've already decided, or somebody told us before we were wrong, and isn't that what happens in school? Most of the time you're actually told you're wrong. Sheena, stop looking out the window. Sheena, you could do better. Sheena, that's not right. If you don't get an A, and even if you do get an A, there's things that you got wrong. Isn't it funny? How many times have you been told no, 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 no? Imagine if we just walked around saying yes, 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 yes. Instead of looking at stuff and deciding we can't afford it, we would look at stuff and go, yes, that would be nice. Yes, that would be nice. Yes, that would be nice. And just left it. Perhaps you think it's wrong to want things. I thought it was wrong to want things, even though I had it on my vision board. All these things I wanted, I didn't know how to get them. Because I didn't know I could actually really ask for them. I thought it was wrong to want. How funny. And in that wrongness, it's like faith in that wrongness. So you have faith to say, I can't afford it, rather than the faith to say, yes, that would be nice. Do you see the difference? And what happens in your body is faith is the head chemist of the mind. Oh, that is the first line in Think and Grow Rich in the chapter on faith. Faith is the head chemist of the mind. And I thought, what does that mean? So you can have faith in fear, faith in what you don't have, faith in what you do want. You have faith. It's just where you're pointing it. So many times we make decisions. I can't do that. I don't have the money. Boom, decision made. You live your decision. Don't you get this? Don't you get this? You make a decision here that you can't afford something, and then you live the decision. What if you started to live decisions that went, yes, please, thank you? You will live the decision over here at some stage. And the more you get out of the way, the better. But here's the thing, in that journey here, how about closing that gap by feeling like you already had it? Can you imagine? So faith is the head chemist of the mind. What does that mean? If you're in fear, you will send out all these messages that will cause your hormones to change, and you will be releasing cortisol. Stress, stress, stress. Or we could have faith that something's going to happen and we forget about it. And in fact, we could just love the feeling of having it in our mind, because that's 99% of what's going on. What we see is less than 1%. So most of what happens, can't see it. When you're going on a journey, you're not there till you're there. It's the same with our goals. That's why people stop 3 feet from gold. So imagine if you had faith and you were just living in love, or nothing, knowing, just expectation. And that would, oxytocin. How do you want to live? You're not wrong. You just are. Make a decision. And you walk into all your decisions. If you were really honest with yourself, you can feel it. You know it. What decisions did you make last week? Same decisions that you made the year before. Same decisions that you made the year before that. That's why nothing changes. How about making the decision that you're right? Only the righteous will enter the kingdom of heaven. What's the kingdom of heaven? Your wonderful imagination. You make heaven and hell in your head. So how about making yourself right? Not that it means anybody else is wrong. It just means that you're right. You don't need to ask anybody else's opinion. How about living from there? What decisions are you going to make today? As always, book a call with my team. Links there. Free call. Perhaps it'll get you clarity. And in clarity, there's opportunity.